Homeschooling is not about protecting your children. It's about giving them their best chance, giving them the tools to take on the world. Let me explain. Rebecca here, homeschool mom to 5 children for over 20 years, and I am here to guide you, direct you, and help you to raise great kids through homeschooling. So let's talk about this. What does it mean that we're not homeschooling to protect our kids? I'm not saying don't protect your kids. By all means, that's our job as parents, right? Most of us step into homeschooling with the idea that it's to protect our children from the outside world. But what often happens is if you stay there, you start to homeschool out of fear, and your children feel that. And homeschool parents who homeschool out of fear end up raising weird kids, you guys. You can't raise your children out of fear. That's an okay way to start, but not an okay way to keep going. You've got to teach your children out of hope, thinking about how to help them have the tools they need to take on the world, to make better changes in the world, to be leaders in the world. And you can't do that through fear and through always trying to protect them. Ideally, when you're homeschooling your children, you're exposing them to the world, but with mom or dad's help. You're explaining the world to them instead of getting it from peers and peer pressure and the news and media. They're getting it from mom and dad through their religions, through their moral standards, through whatever it is that keeps you and your family together. They just need to have it explained, talked to, given the tools, but you've got to remove the fear. If as long as you're doing it in fear, anything done in fear is just bad. Any decisions made out of fear never work. You have to teach your children hope. And it starts with you. Mom and dad, you can have hope that your children will be amazing and strong and make this world a better place. And that hope comes from God. It does. Anybody wants to disagree, go ahead. But you can't have hope without God. So make sure that you're centralizing your children's education around your spiritual beliefs. Make sure that they coincide with your education. Make sure that everything that you're doing goes with that spiritual belief so that your children can go into a world full of hope, full of tools they need to change the world, to make it a better place, to be kind, to be empathetic and sympathetic to the world, and you will find a whole different homeschooling experience. If you're looking on how to do that, we coach these things multiple times a week in My Homeschool Villages community. If you'd like to be a part of that, make sure you click the link below and join us. But this is what we're doing. We're joining together as homeschool families, teaching our children out of hope, giving them the tools that they need to take on the world, not hide from it. And we're teaching our children how to be leaders, how to lead the world to be a better place. Click the link below and join us.